Hello. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. I am making scrambled tofu. So scrambled tofu is a great way to eat tofu, a great veg protein to include more often. And you can pair the scrambled tofu with maybe like some fried potatoes, or it could even go into like a burrito, a wrap. The other great thing about the scrambled tofu is that it can be flavored in any way, and it comes together really quickly. So I'll show you how quick it is to prepare today, and the way that we're gonna season it today is with this Epicure's 3 onion dip. If you have Epicure's guacamole or salsa, it would also be really great to flavor it that way as well. Flavors are endless, I guess I should say, with the scrambled tofu, but that's what we're using today. So it's super easy. You don't have to mix 100 different spices together. It's all in one. And then we're gonna top it with the Better Than Bacon topper. I don't know if you can see that, but I love this. It tastes exactly like bacon, and it's made from pinto beans. So it's a vegetarian bacon type flavor, and it's delicious. So if you haven't tried it before, I really encourage you to test it out. So onto the scrambled tofu. What I would start with is pressing your tofu. So I'm going to show you that now, if I can. I don't know if this is the greatest angle, but basically there's cookbooks. I have 2 really big cookbooks here, and then I put a tea towel, and then is my tofu. So when you're doing it at home, just put your tofu, a tea towel. You may want 2 because it is pretty wet once it's absorbed, and then the cookbook's on top, and press it for at least 15 minutes. The longer you do it, the better, just the more water is extracted. So that's the tofu we will be using. And then the other thing is you can add any type of vegetable you want. So what I've started here, I'll show you if you can see my oven. I've started with just some fried onions, and I'll add olive oil to that, fry it up a bit. And then I also cut up 2 peppers. So that will be a great way to bring some color into the dish, as well as more flavor and nutrients. So 2 bell peppers, and I'm gonna add that here too. Whoops, wrong burner. So 2 bell peppers go into the onions. Okay, so yeah, basically just stir it around, and you can let it saute. Just really want it to cook a bit. If you wanted, you can also steam it. Just put a lid over top of it, like so. Okay, so here we're gonna make the sauce, and like I said, we're using the 3 onion spice from Epicure. I love Epicure spices because they're low in sodium. They're already mixed together with multiple spices, and they all taste great. So really any one that you choose will probably work really well in this scrambled tofu dish, but today we're doing 3 onion, one of my favorites, as well as my son's. So it's a great way to get him to eat some tofu. And basically the trick is to just add enough dry spice and then some water to make it like a pourable sauce, and basically just stir it together. So you can add as much or little as you want. I think that mixes really well, and the flavors of this onion is really yummy. It's basically just the 3 onions together. So it's onions, chives, and scallions. It's a really great flavor. So now that we've made the sauce, how easy is that? We'll put that over to the side, and I will show you how to crumble the tofu. Oops. So we'll take the block of tofu, and I'm just putting it in a clear bowl so that I can show you how easy it is to basically scramble. We just want to shred it and scramble it to make it look like kind of like scrambled eggs, I guess. So it comes together pretty quickly, and I like to use a fork. It's pretty easy to do. Like I said, the more you press the tofu, the easier it is, or the more liquid's extracted, and so it's more firm. But yeah, I'm using extra firm tofu for this. So yeah, this is all you do, and basically that will be done. And we can then add it to the dish to basically just heat up. So the dish comes together really, really quickly because most of the things just needed to be heated up. There we go. Most of the tofu is scrambled here. And then you can just see how those veggies are being cooked. And you can do that as long or as little as you like. If you like crunchy veggies, then they're probably done, but I think I'm gonna make them a little bit softer just because I am cooking for my family and my son likes them soft. So yeah, see how easy it is to crumble that tofu, just like so. So let's check on the veg. So let's check on the veg here. And down a bit. Looks so colorful. I love the colors. Very appetizing. Still needs a little bit of time. Okay, so as that cooks a little bit more, I'm actually going to add some greens to this dish as well. I think kale goes really well in scrambled tofu, but also you could do arugula or really any type of green you have. You can even do frozen spinach if that's what all you have in your freezer. It works. I'm a huge fan of pre-washed, pre-cut foods, especially vegetables, because it's easy to just add to any dish, but it will add a lot more color and nutrients to this. So I'll add it to the peppers and onions and have it wilt down a bit, and then I'll also add the tofu to heat up a bit. Then you just basically add the sauce and you're all done. So I'll show you how that turns out here. So we have the veggies cooking. Just 2 handfuls of mixed greens. I'm just gonna put the tofu in at the same time here. And then steam it. Just heat it all up. And I'll show you, add the sauce, and I'll show you the end results. Okay, so it's been cooking, sauteing for a little bit, so I'll show you what it looks like. Basically, we're just gonna stir it all together and add the sauce, and we'll be done. Turn it off for the sound. You can see that the veggies, if you can see, the veggies are caramelized, and that's going to add so much flavor. And then just mix the tofu in. Look, the tofu is even getting that caramelized look as well, which is just going to add a lot more taste, and the aroma of this is fantastic, and we haven't even added any spices to it yet. So here we go, just kind of mixing it together, and last thing to do is to add spices. So look, you can even add more lettuce to it. It really wilts down, so it doesn't look like a lot, even though it was maybe a couple handfuls. And that way you'll just get a little bit more nutrients. That's it. And just mix it as much as you want, and then we can add the sauce. So remember, this was just the spices and water, and just spoon it over. Mix it together, and the sauce is super easy to make, so if you need more, or you can always do that. Remember, it's just the spice and water, like I just said. So yeah, that's that. So I hope you find this is another really simple, easy dish that you can make. You can have it for breakfast or lunch in a burrito, or even have it for dinner, which is what we're doing tonight, and I'm adding some potatoes on the side. So I hope you enjoy, and remember to top it with the Better Than Bacon spice. I'll just show you what it looks like here. It looks exactly like bacon too, but remember, it's just pinto beans, so it's a fantastic vegetarian way to add some more flavor, and it's very low in sodium. It says 1 teaspoon is 25 milligrams. So another bonus that bacon can't offer. So that's it. That's it for me. I hope, like I said, I hope this is another great dish that you can add to your weekly menu, and let me know how it goes. I would love to hear from you.